Hello, hello. I need to get like a music player. I don't have any game music this time to fill the silence. Yeah. I'm just gonna flick over to a different screen for a second, just to take a look at something. Yeah, okay. I was just double checking that I actually had the right hair. Look at this nice smooth body. Okay. I got a. I watched a bunch of tutorials earlier today. Um, and I played around with this a little bit already, but my computer crashed, so I lost what I was doing. So I figured I'd just have another crack at it later on. So the first thing I'm meant to be doing with this is apparently going to a blend mode that doesn't exist anymore because Blender made it really complicated. Um, and I don't know how to fix that because the I don't understand how they want it. Um, it's called what is it called? It's called Alpha Clip, I think. But I need to use math nodes to do Alpha Clip, and I don't know what a math node is or how it works. I don't even know why I need to Alpha Clip, but the tutorial I watched said to Alpha Clip. It wasn't the most extensive tutorial in the world, though. Um, so I'm looking at a bunch of Reddit posts at the moment with people just going, "You have to math round," and I'm like, on the alpha value. I'm like, what is the alpha value? It used to just be a setting here on the tutorial I saw. Um, I've never used Blender before today, by the way. Not once. Oh wait, maybe once. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do at least. Um, I figured I don't have the time to do a full stream today, and I've been playing around with this today, but my computer crashed, so I lost what I was doing. I don't have these scars um, on my one. It looks really, really bland right now, but the little playing around that I have done so far has fixed that. Like, so if I do this and do that, it gives it a little bit of dimension. Makes it a little bit more blocky, but it gives it dimension. It's the hair that's like bugging me out though. I don't know what's going on with this piece, but there's like, so the hair is split into three different things, but the texture is like 1. So when I merge when I merge them to apply the texture as 1, because the airs are also on the same texture plate, I get really confused. And I think it gets really confused too. Because also it keeps throwing me because when I got the files, it just downloaded default textures, so I look like this, which looks nothing like me. The wrong colors. I think I got the right face though. I'm not 100% though. But I think that's the correct like face shape. There wasn't a lot of them. So like I think I should be merging these things together because the texture is this is one texture and the texture mapping is um how do I say it? Is how I add detail without using the texture. But I'm also not 100% on how that works. Well, I am. I do know how it works, just not for the hair. The hair confuses me. So I'm going to forget the hair exists for the moment. Because see, the gauntlets is also 3 points. And I think I should merge this neck piece into it. Ah, this is not... no. Um, this one? Merge by distance. I wish. Did it do it? I wish I had that kind of... Did you merge? You didn't merge. Do I need to join, edit, merge by distance? Okay. That's created a single mesh. I wish it was that cold here. I love the cold so much. It is currently 19 degrees Celsius at the moment, which isn't like too hot, but it's also really humid, so it makes it feel really hot. And it's also pissing down with rain, which also makes it feel really hot when it's... And also my computer isn't... Oh, speaking of, I should probably close my windows. My neighbors would not appreciate me talking like this at this time. I live coastal, so it's humid. That being said, everywhere in this country is pretty much coastal. Okay, so I think I was meant to do that. I'm like entirely skipping a step here because Blender made it really difficult to do said step. Um, I don't know if you were there when I was complaining about it before, but I'm just hoping that step isn't important because I don't know how to do it. Okay, so the next step is back into object. We go to here, and we do that one. So apparently this makes the model exist, as far as like a 3D printer goes. Because if I don't do this, the model doesn't exist. I had this issue when I didn't do this to the face, because it made the face look really weird. And then when I put it in the slicer, the face, the whole head just disappeared from the model. It was rather amusing. And then I want to do this one apparently, which gives it like a little bit more detail. It also does the stupid like split down the middle thing. Like it gives everything a seam. Increase the level of detail. There we go. And then that gets rid of the seam. But it also drops the detail, which is annoying. Oh, no, no, no. Just the face. The eyeballs and hair were still there. See, this has just made gaps, which were not there before. Subdivision surface. This is... Like I said, I'm doing this all from tutorials, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. The thing said to put that on 5. Oh yeah. And if things crash, my computer really doesn't like running Blender, so... Nope, I said 5, not 6. I just end up with these gaps everywhere. Wait. Is that when I'm meant to do this? Go into edit mode. And go merge by distance. No, that didn't do anything. Because the mesh is still intact. Ah, okay. By the way, I have no idea if I'm making any sense whatsoever. I hope I'm making at least some degree of sense. Use limit surfaces? What happens if I uncheck that? Wait, use creases? I don't want to use creases. Maybe that gets rid of the weird fold in the middle. Use limit surfaces didn't seem to change anything at all. I'll recheck it. Place vertices at the surface that would be produced with infinite levels of subdivision. Okay. Use creases. I don't want to use creases. That didn't get rid of the crease in the middle. I hope it makes something. Okay. This is the funniest part. I'll zoom out just so you can see it in all its glory when it happens, because this absolutely breaks everything until I fix it. Wait, displace. This is even funnier when I put the textures back on. now we got my little legs sticking out the bottom. Now we go into this, and does this dox me? It does not. Cool. Okay, so I'm doing the chest plate. I want that one. See, every step it makes it a little bit better. Then I go back to these, change that to that. And this fixes it. I think. UV. So that fixes it, so that when I go back to the non-textured version, there is physical texture on the model now. Excuse me. Okay, now what happens if I switch that to simple? Oh, I got rid of the gaps too. That's actually quite good. I don't think my printer will pick up those vertices though, which is alright. What is this one? Render 3? Number of subdivisions? What is, this doesn't change anything. Okay. Let's go up another level of quality. This doesn't change anything. Okay, so I'll show you what weird happens when I try and do the same thing to the face. Because the first thing I do is I need to make it an object, which is solidify it. And then I look like this. I have become clown. It does something weird with the mouth. It really doesn't like it. Oh, that kind of fixed it. Kind of. Should probably just get rid of those. I'll just paint them on anyway. This really shows how like how low poly this is. Like these models are. I have like messed with the polygons at the moment, but like the textures do a lot of the heavy lifting. Okay. What is invert the face direction? Ah! No, not that. That changes nothing really. Thickness? I have no idea what these things mean. Fill? No, that made it weird again. Oh, that that worked. But hopefully I can fill this in with infill on the printer, because I think that means the walls of the model are entirely like translucent. There's so many different like aspects of the face there. Eyebrows, eyelashes, eyeball, and like eye socket. But I really don't know if I should like merge them when I do the texture increase, because the lips aren't their own thing. Okay, solidify's done. Now we subdivision. And this again puts this weird crease in the neck. And like a crease down, like puts a crease down the middle of the face. I guess it is like subdivision, so. Wait, maybe that's what the render line is. So if I make it more than 2, it might not split it down the center of my face. That would be good. I'll just wait for it to... Oh. Go to 5. That changes nothing. Switch to simple. Oh, that kind of worked. It made it really squarish, but again, not something I think my printer will pick up on. I've got a good printer, but it's not that good. Now, it's time for my face to explode. Ooh. My face is now a ball of flesh. Create a texture. Oh, actually, I can probably work out if I need to include the eyes and stuff by looking at the texture files that I'm importing. Um, Where are they? Okay, so that's shoes, I think. Maybe pants. Those are gloves. Those are shoes. I know you can't see any of this because I don't want to, you know, dox myself by showing the random shit that I've got on my computer. Oh, okay, so there's those textures. I see, I see, I see, I see. There's the eyebrow textures. And the eyelash textures. Okay. And then, oh, there's a lot of those. Do I use B in or A in? They'd look the same. This is the face. Here we go. Okay, so it does have space for the eye socket. The eyeball is its own texture. Okay. So I think I need to delete that displacement for now. And merge these two. Because this is now applying the solidify on subdivision to the eye socket piece. Yep. Edit mode. Merge those vertices. It really sounds like I know what I'm doing, doesn't it? Absolutely not. I need to sharp edges, I think. I don't know if that changed anything. I think that cleaned it up a little bit. Yeah. Alright, now I deform it. Displacement. Now my head explodes.